Hey, what is up, guys, and welcome back to the FC's Football channel. And we've got some quick news. I don't plan on being out on live for long, but we have got some big news. Antony to Manchester United is a here we go. So Fabrizio Romano has confirmed that Antony from Ajax is set to join Manchester United. Of course, officially making it a here we go. Now, this is what Fabrizio Romano has said. Antony to Manchester United, here we go. Agreement in principle with Ajax, 100 million euros fee. Contract until June 2027 with option until June 2028 to be signed tomorrow. Contracts being prepared. It's Eredivisie's historical record fee. Antony will be in Manchester next week. Big for Manchester United. Finally, we have Antony in the door. Now, obviously, this is a deal that's been going on for a long time. We've wanted Antony since the start of the window, and the fact now it's finally done is only a good thing, obviously. The issue is, obviously, we've got the Glazers out stuff going on the side. Too late. This deal should have been done at the start of the window and we would have got him for 80. Instead, we've waited, we've messed around, and we've then had to spend another 20 million euros on getting the same player we could have got for 80. And that's just kind of the tip of the iceberg when it comes to one of the main reasons why things like the Glazers out movement is so important. Because they need to leave. They need to sell up because this, like I said, this deal should have been done a while ago. And the fact it's only getting done now is due to purely the incompetence of the Glazers. Who will be the next signing? Do you have new information? I don't. Look, with the Antony signing, our interest in Gakpo should end. I don't see a world in which Manchester United sign both Antony and Gakpo. But Gakpo has spoken since all the news broke that it looks like Antony was officially going to come, saying, look, we will sit down, me and PSV will sit down, we'll discuss my future. Well, the Antony move doesn't affect me. If my future here, if my future lies at PSV, then so be it. That's not an issue for me. So I don't imagine the next signing, if we have a next signing, will be Gakpo. But if it is, it'd be very interesting. And I think what I want to talk about, if we go over to the full screen. So on the weekend, what we saw was Marcus Rashford start up top. We saw Alanga start out on the right, and Jadon Sancho start on the left. This is how we saw Manchester United line up with Bruno there. Then it was Eriksen. So yeah, this was Manchester United starting lineup against. I think we need a right back and a forward. Depay, Memphis Depay is on the radar for Manchester United. We were interested for £10 million. Whether or not that deal will happen or not, I'm not 100% sure. But look, yeah. So about Antony. So obviously against Southampton, we started like this, and it was this was quite interesting because it was the same lineup, personnel wise, that played against Liverpool. However, what was interesting is Jadon Sancho and Alanga started on opposite wings. So against Liverpool, Sancho started on the right wing and Alanga started on the left. Against Southampton, those were swapped. And we all wondered in the game, why has he done that? Because Jadon Sancho had played on the right throughout pre-season and looked very good there. Well, maybe this is the reason why. Maybe he knew Antony was on his way and as such wanted to put Jadon Sancho on the left and kind of try it out, see how it would get on, knowing that Antony, as soon as he comes, he will play in that right wing spot. Because, I mean, who's going to play over him? Like, Antony has to play when he signs. He has to play. And I think he will start on that in that right wing spot this season. And I think he is going to be such an important player for Manchester United. I think we looked against Southampton. At times we struggled to kind of break them down. Just not enough quality in that front line. Well, we can safely say that is not a problem anymore because Antony is absolutely fantastic. Can beat his man. Can take someone on. Is very, very skillful. Can hold the ball and bring other players into the game. He is an elite right winger with so much potential about him as well. He's still young. He's only going to get better here at Manchester United. He's under a coach that he knows, a coach that he can trust. I only see this still as a positive. The fee is a problem. 100 million euros or thereabouts is a lot of money. There's no doubts about that. But I think you kind of have to forget about the fee in a way. Look, I think I think you see a lot of people on Twitter and whatever say, he's not in charge of the fee, and those are the same people that will kind of abuse Harry Maguire for costing £80 million when he plays badly. And while I don't agree with those people saying it, I do think in general that the sentiment is correct. Antony hasn't picked this fee. Manchester United have. Ajax have. So while he's costed £80 million, £100 million, or euros, sorry, which is what is that in euros? 100 million pounds is 84 million euros. No, 100 million euros is 84 million pounds, or about 89 million pounds, 85 million pounds. Sorry. So it is a large spend. One of our most expensive in history. Our second, I believe, after Paul Pogba. But Antony doesn't play a part in that. It's not Antony's fault. Ajax have demanded that. So we shouldn't be looking at him thinking, oh, I expect better from an £80 million player. He's not paid that fee. He's not in charge of that fee. That's how much United needed to pay to get him. That doesn't mean he needs to be pulling up, like, he needs to be hitting Salah numbers. As long as he improves his team, I'm happy with that. And when you're looking at a player like Antony, you are buying his potential and his future. He's got a long contract here at the club until 2027, 28. If we take up our option to extend that. So what's that? A 5-6 year contract. I think that's great money. You can sell him on in a year or two or 3 for mega money as well if it doesn't work out, or we want to try someone else, or if the right offer comes in. I think this deal has a lot of positives to it. Yes, it's a bit of a risk at 100 million euros. I think I would have went for someone else, to be honest. I think Gakpo obviously was there for about a quarter of that fee. But I back Erik Ten Hag. Ten Hag has worked with Antony before. And I think this is a deal that people should be excited about. That is exciting to me. And I'm really looking forward to seeing him in a Manchester United shirt, starting week in, week out on that right-hand side for Manchester United. And hopefully scoring a lot of goals, getting a lot of assists for the other frontmen, whether that's Sancho, whether that's Martial, whether that's Ronaldo, Rashford, whoever it is. And we can really see Manchester United push on as a group and as a team. But look, I wanted this one to be a quick one, just to kind of announce Antony is a Here We Go. When Manchester United officially confirm it, and he officially is a Manchester United player holding up the shirt and what have you, which should hopefully happen in the next coming days, we will be live for that as well. But again, just to run over everything for those who are new and just tuned in, Antony to Manchester United is a Here We Go. 100 million euros, which is about 85 million pounds. Fabrizio Romano has tweeted thus: Antony to Manchester United is a Here We Go. Agreement in principle with Ajax, €100 million fee. Contract until June 2027 with an option until June 2028 to be signed tomorrow. Contract being prepared. It's Eredivisie historical transfer fee received. Antony will be in Manchester next week. Before we end the stream, I do just want to quickly mention Paul Pogba. Obviously, he's no longer a Manchester United player, but given how long he was here at the club, I do just want to kind of talk about it quickly. Obviously, there's been reports come out about Paul Pogba, and that apparently Paul Pogba has reported the police and the Juventus, and reported to Juventus and his lawyers that a bunch of his old friends or childhood friends, as well as his own brother, are trying to blackmail him for a fee of around 30 million euros. Now, I saw Mark Goldbridge tweet about this, and I don't agree with everything Mark Goldbridge says. I think some of the things he says are okay. Like, I don't disagree with everything he says. I don't agree with anything he says, but he did say something which I really didn't agree with. It looks like he might have deleted it now. Yeah, he has. So essentially, he said, at least he's not our problem anymore, so I don't care. I can't get behind that way of thinking. Obviously, Paul Pogba dedicated however many years to this club. Whatever you think about his performances here, he did dedicate his kind of peak at Manchester United, and it's obviously horrific to hear what's happening, to see his childhood friends and his own blood in his brother turning against him is horrific, and I wish him and his family all the best, and hope they can, well, aside from his brother, I should say, I hope they can kind of get this sorted and get those people who have kind of are behind this, behind bars and whatever. And I wish Paul Pogba all the best in that, because like I said, I've seen people kind of palm it to the side and go, "Oh, he's not Manchester United anymore. It doesn't matter." When I can't get behind that kind of line of thinking, and I hope you guys don't either. So this is what I found a picture of what Mark tweeted. I don't know if that's going to focus. Right, we'll go. Let's try and focus this. Come on, focus. There we go. So that's what Mark tweeted. The Pogba story, at least it's not a United issue to solve. We have enough to do. I mean, I think a comment like that is pretty shocking, to be honest. I really don't understand how somebody can hear that story and think, "Oh, at least it's not at our club anymore." So I just wanted to say, I wish Paul Pogba all the best on that. Not that it probably means much coming from me for him, but I wanted to just kind of say my piece on that, because I think it was a bit, at very least, distasteful what Mark tweeted. But yeah. Anyway, if you have enjoyed, please hit that like button below and subscribe if you are new and you haven't already. That would be greatly appreciated. And let me know down below if you are excited for the Antony move and deal to officially go through. And does he feature in your best team for Manchester United? Anyway, like I said, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one in a bit. Peace.